players like Jide Michael from Eagle Cement Football Club of Port Harcourt to Dolphin Football Club of Port Harcourt, all the way down to Rivers United Football Club of Port Harcourt. We had the likes of Jide Michael, Abubakar Musa, the likes of Ebere Chiwoko, the likes of Bola Bello, the likes of Prince Aguma, the likes of Kelechi Osunwa, Victor Ezeji. These guys have passed through this phase. Isiaka Olawale, Emeka Atulema, myself, and then many other players, Kennedy Chinwo, Alba Chinwo, name them. These guys have passed through this phase of enjoying the feeling at the camp. Good food at that. If they tell us that feeling don't end now, a lot of people will not believe it. It's strange why Chief Okebaluku and his management team decided to end the feeding at the camp there. I don't even know if they apply the money back into the salaries of the players. That's none of my business. And also, we don't even know that government they pay that money. Some people they chop and cut. Rivers United Football Club of Port Harcourt has been highly unprofessional in their conduct in the last couple of years. And I want to call them out because I want the governor of Rivers State to see this video and start fixing things at that Rivers State Ministry of Sports, because a lot of things are going very wrong. Let me start with the Continental, where they traveled to Zambia precisely to play against Power Dynamos. A contact told me in confidence that the hotel they kept these guys, Jesus Christ, the hotel they kept these guys was outskirts of town. They didn't have the decency to say, okay, let's keep them in town, even if they were crashing out of the tournament. Let's keep them in town for sightseeing purposes. That's one. The management of Rivers United Football Club of Port Harcourt, I doubt if they have any form of empathy and professionalism. Let's move over to the backroom staff before we talk about the welfare of the players, which have been hammering for quite a while now. The backroom staff of the club are earning less than $100 per month. What do they want to do with that? In 2013, 2012, when I was still playing, my salary was 50,000 naira. Okro then and okro now, it's not the same price. Fuel, I used to drive a small Nissan car then. Fuel price then and now are not the same thing, right? So now let's talk about their salaries with regards to the income of the club. Since 3 seasons ago and now, between 3 seasons ago and now, Rivers United Football Club of Port Harcourt, if they've not earned anything from CAF, they've earned above, or but let's just use 2 billion naira. With 2 billion naira, you can pay a salary of 100,000 naira, which is less than $100, to the cleaners, to the camp commandant, to some of the backroom staffs. Okay, so it's highly unprofessional. I want the club to be top there, and I'm calling out the general manager of the club, Chief Okechukwu Aluku.